Welcome to Night Sky Notebook for June 2022. My name is Peter Detterline, and this is what's happening this month when you look up. Let's begin with the moon phases for June. The month begins with the first quarter moon, full moon happening about mid-month, third quarter around the solstice, and new moon at the end of the month. On June 1st, the planet Jupiter and Mars are going to start to get pretty close together. They're still about 2 degrees apart, which is fairly far apart, but Mars is passing by Jupiter and will continue to move by the month's end being some 20 degrees distant. I want you to watch these planets as we go through the entire month. This is really a great time to see all of the planets of our solar system lined up. So let's begin the month correctly with Jupiter and Mars being close together. This is the closest you'll see them for the rest of the year. The moon comes into play and catches up with the planet Saturn on June 18th. Now we're coming up to the solstice, and that's when all the fun is going to begin for this month. The moon is going to start to pass by those planets, but right now Saturn is kind of separated from the rest of them. So we begin with the moon and Saturn on the 18th of the month. The first day of summer, the longest day of the year. It's official at 5:14 a.m. on June 21st. If we wait till the morning, now we're going to start to see the moon and some planets get together. So let's check that out. In the morning of the solstice, you'll be able to see Jupiter and the moon. It'll take another day for the moon to catch up with Mars. There's a nice separation, and then you can catch Venus and Mercury right before dawn. So you want to get up early. We're looking around 5 a.m. for this. I think the neatest part of this is going to be on the 24th. The planets are lined up in order out from the sun the way they usually are, and that's kind of unusual in the sky. So we have Mercury, Venus, and then Earth, and representing the Earth will be the moon, and then Mars and Jupiter, and then of course Saturn way over. So that's really going to be a beautiful lineup, and on the 24th they're somewhat evenly spaced, which is really going to be very, very pretty. You don't want to miss this. This is going to be the one thing you want to see this month. Check it out. By the 26th, the moon is going to catch up to the planet Venus, and by the 27th to Mercury. Notice that the moon is a nice thin crescent at this time. Now, if you want to see the moon and Mercury close together, the moon is going to be really, really wafer thin. You're going to need binoculars for that and a good low horizon, but it's well worth the view. That's it for June 2022. Definitely check out those planets, enjoy the summer, and keep checking with Night Sky Notebook for all the latest that's happening in your sky above your head. Until next time, keep looking up.